My father was diagnosed with MS about 50 years ago, and 25 years ago my mother was obviously caring for him as his wife, but she then got herself into a circumstance where she'd suffered a bad back, she had knee replacements, arthritis, rheumatoid and osteo. So she was actually found herself in the position of wanting care herself. So my brother and I stepped in and helped look after them, basically. But only to the extent where, you know, we were working, we had our own lives, so we had to get a full-time carer in. And I suddenly realised that, you know, when we were looking after them, you've got to be fit, you've got to be healthy, you've got to be well, and you can't pass any bugs on to your parents. They've got a low immune system. So, so really, you have to go and have a flu jab, as well as keeping yourself fit, healthy, eating the correct stuff, vegetables, fresh vegetables, and getting exercise and all that. Was the best thing was to go and get a flu jab, which I have done for the last 10 years now. So with Boots, I'm working on this campaign to make sure, because only 42% of carers that are actually in full-time care get the free flu bug that's available from the NHS.
And given your personal experience, and as you touched on there, clearly an issue really close to your heart and important for people to take this advice on board. As a soap star, you have faced some really hard-hitting stories, but your personal life, you've also, you know, it's not been plain sailing. You mentioned your mother being diagnosed with arthritis, something that you yourself have also been diagnosed with.
Yeah, 25 years ago, actually. I'm lucky, touch wood, I keep it under control, I manage it. But also doubly lucky, my brother has a supplement company, so I do take extra supplements to try and keep healthy. If I'm on the road and can't get decent food, you know, fresh vegetables and things, then at least I can take my supplements. So I'm lucky that way. But it's manageable, and I manage to cope. But I know that a carer can suffer, and they're often on their own looking after people. So it's a lonely existence, and it's not a 9 to 5. You know, it's a 24/7 day job.
Having had that experience yourself of being a caregiver, is it something you think about in the future, that you yourself at some point may need to have a carer?
Yes, absolutely. And I suppose that's why I'm working all hours at the moment, to try and get the money for it, because it is so expensive. I don't have children myself, so yes, I will probably need a carer in the future. But you know, I see what carers do, and as I say, it's a hard job, and you can't just take 5-10 days off because you've got the flu, because you're supposed to be caring for someone, and those people you're caring for, it has a great impact on them if you're not able to do your job.
Talking of doing your job, you're known for being in Britain's most popular soaps, the likes of Emmerdale, Hollyoaks.
I think I've done them all, actually.
Have you done EastEnders yet? Have you been on EastEnders?
No.
Is that next for you?
No. No, I don't think so. I think I've done my list of soaps, really. I think.
Okay, so we won't be seeing you in the Vic anytime soon?
I don't think so. I don't think so, no. I like my country life. I like being up north.
Talking of which, what is keeping you busy at the moment? It does sound like you've got a pretty hectic schedule.
Yes, I'm really busy. I'm actually in the middle of shooting a TV series at the moment, but I can't say anything about it because it's not out till next year, so I have to wait. And I've also got a film coming out just before Christmas, called Milk and Honey, and I'm off to Belfast to do a bit of panto, so I'll be over in Belfast for 2 months, so looking forward to that.
Keeping busy. Claire, lovely to have you
Very.
with us. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.